The modern world moves fast. Technology, globalization, social change. Everything is instant, but it's also loud. And in the middle of all this noise, faith is often the first thing to shake. Because if we're honest, we talk to screens more than we talk to our own families. We scroll, swipe, and click far more than we sit quietly before Allah, calming our hearts. Social media makes us feel connected, yet relationships become shallow. Technology makes life easier, but often pulls us further away from ourselves. Slowly, without realizing it, our faith gets worn down by a world that demands everything now. But Allah has already given us a warning. And those who strive for our sake, we will surely guide them to our ways. Quran 2969. And Allah also says, O you who believe, be patient, strengthen your patience, remain steadfast, so that you may succeed. Quran 3:200. In the flood of secularism, materialism, and endless misinformation, faith is not just belief. Faith is a compass, a light that keeps us sane, calm, aware of our direction. Because the modern world erodes the heart in subtle ways. We see families sitting together, but each person is lost in their own device. At work, people sit side by side, yet their souls are miles apart. Everything looks close, but feels more distant than ever. That's why Allah tells us to be careful. If a corrupt person brings you news, verify it carefully. Quran 496. In the age of information, faith is not only something to protect, it is something that must be strengthened. Through religious knowledge, through sound understanding, through prayer, remembrance, and returning to the Quran, a cure for diseased hearts, a mercy for those who believe. Faith does not mean rejecting progress. On the contrary, strong faith allows us to walk through modernity with our heads held high and our hearts clean. Because in the end, this world is only a stopover, a test, a field where deeds are planted, and the one whose faith is firm will remain standing, even as the world changes faster than technology itself. Remember this, Allah is with those who believe, and that is more than enough to make us strong against anything.